Okay, these are for the sample questions 06108, so that will be the number up in the upper left-hand corner. And this exam will be on Wednesday the 26th. We're doing division of fractions, so when we divide fractions, we actually are going to go through, and we can't actually divide 2 divided by 3 like we do with the multiplication with most of our division problems. So what we're going to do is we're going to multiply by the reciprocal. So the kids learn this as basically we're going to have keep, change, flip. Okay, so we keep the first thing, change the second one, flip the third one. So we're going to keep our first fraction, 2/9, change this to the inverse or opposite, which is multiplication, opposite of division, and then we're going to change one thing, we have to change something else. So we change this into 18/3. So now we can just multiply. Now to make it a little easier, we're going to go ahead and take these two and we can cross cancel on these two right here. So both of those are divisible by 9. So since they're across from each other, we can divide. 18 divided by 9 is 2. 9 divided by 9 is 1. So now, numerator times numerator, 4. Denominator times denominator, 3. So we get 4 divided by 3. So once again, a fraction is a division problem. 4 divided by 3, 3 goes into 4 one time. 1 times 3 is 3. Subtract, we get 1. That remainder becomes our numerator. Our denominator stays the same, which is 3. So we get 1 and 1/3. So once again, 4/3. 4/3, that's 1, 2, 3. 4/3 is the same as 1 and 1/3. For number 2, we have 6 divided by 8/9. Now this is division of fractions, so we have to take 6 and make it into a fraction. We know that 6 divided by 1 equals 6. So 6 is the same as over 1, because also it's simply 6 groups of 1. So we put 6 over 1 divided by 8/9. Now that we have them both as fractions, we're going to keep, change this to the inverse, and then we change one thing, we change something else. So 9/8. Then we look to see if we can cancel, and these two are both divisible by 2. Once again, if we do something to one, we have to do something to another one. So 6 divided by 2 is 3. 8 divided by 2 is 4. So now we multiply, numerator times numerator, denominator times denominator, and then we simplify. So we have 27/4. So that's 27, and we're going to put them into groups of 4, divide them into groups of 4. So when we take 27/4, it's going to go, first of all, 6 times 4 is 24, and that's going to leave us 3 left over. The 3 becomes our numerator. Our denominator stays the same as it was when we started the division, which is 4. So we get 6 and 3/4 for number 2. For number 3, once again, to divide fractions, we have to put them in fraction form. 2 is going to be 2 over 1. Then we're going to take 1 and 3/4. If we have 1 and 3/4, and we cut them all into fourths, because we're going to have the same size piece, and cut this into fourths, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7/4. So 1 and 3/4 is the same as 7/4. So now, okay, for this, just to review, students a lot of times learn this is the backward C. 1 cut into 4 pieces is 4, plus the 3 we already have is 7. So 7/4. So now we go on to keep, change, flip. We multiply by the reciprocal. Keep, change this to multiplication, and flip this to the reciprocal of 7/4, 4/7. On this one, we see that we cannot cancel 2 and 7 and 1 and 4. We can't cancel these two. They're not across from each other. They have to be across from each other like these two here, or or those two there. So we simply are going to go through and multiply now. Numerator times numerator. 4 times 2 is 8. Denominator times denominator, 7. We have an improper fraction, so we can simplify. 8/7. 8, cut them into sevenths. We get 1 whole one. 1 times 7 is 7. Subtract, we get 1 left over, and the size of the piece doesn't change. That's still a seventh. So we have 1 and 1/7. So if we have 8/7, we can use 7/7 to make 1, and we're going to have 1/7 left over. So 8/7 is the same as 1 and 1/7.